This is my guitar pedal board, and I'll show you how things sound with everything, with the amp and the pedal board going. It sounds like this. Alright, to explain everything you're seeing in the rig, briefly, starting off with, this is the pitch black tuner. It's true bypass. It mutes things when it's on, that's nice. This is the, next up in the signal path is the tone press compressor, barber compressor. It's a parallel pedal. If everything is disengaged, let's see, you can hear, here's without the tone press, the bass amp signal, position 2 on a Stratocaster. Whoops, that's the overdrive, I'm sorry, here it is. Just the amp. Amp's got a little overdrive on it, not a lot. And then if I add the tone press, single notes, neck pickup, off, on, off, on. Setting wise, you can see that I'm setting a volume knob up on the tone press at almost 3 o'clock, blend at 12, sustain about 3 o'clock. The tone press goes into the Boss line selector. This pedal is not true bypass, everything else is. You know, I try to keep everything true bypass, but don't always buy the hype. If I don't hear a tone suckage, it's not a problem. And I really don't hear tone difference, deterioration with the line selector. So it's good. I blessed it. This does a neat pedal, a lot of different modes it does. Allows you to do, basically it allows you to choose, manage 2 different circuits. So keeps you from doing the pedal dance for one thing. So if I have it set up for A, which is the blue light on now, or the green light, that's going, putting the overdrive into the mix. The overdrive I'm using is Dan Electro Transparent Overdrive version 1. This is rumored to be the Timmy pedal, a clone of it, and man, this pedal sounds so good it knocked my exotic BB off the pedal board, and that's saying a lot when you consider that the Dano is about a $40 pedal and the BB's a $190 pedal. So A on the line selector gives me the Dano, B gives me the Barber trifecta fuzz pedal right there, which I try to use to get more like Eric Johnson violin-y type of tones. So here's the, going back to A, circuit A, here's the Dano in action, position 2 on my guitar pickup. Neck pickup. Here's the Dano off. Basically, I got it set with the tone knobs, basically 12 o'clock. The volume is probably about 1, and the gain I've got set back. It's not too much gain, maybe about 9 o'clock. Then you switch to the trifecta. I'm still playing with the settings on this one. It's a little noisy, but Still sounds good. Let me turn my delay on. I like it better with delay. Set up so that it's about there's a selector, gives you different fuzz designs. I've got it in the middle. Right now I got the fuzz about noon. I put the sludge all the way up because I don't really hear I don't hear muddiness, but if I do, I dial that back. It dials the muddiness up. Got the tone switch pulled out, which gives it more mids, I think, a fatter tone. Tone's running about 10 or 11 o'clock. Volume, I find Unity is actually above noon. Unity's about 2 o'clock or so. So that's what I'm running, those two. And if you can hear it's noisy, if I just leave it engaged, well, it's not too bad there. If I have my volume up on the guitar, there's the noise. You gotta understand that's the tone press compressors in the signal there too. Although it doesn't make much of a difference. Well, I guess it does. There it is with the tone press off. I like the tone press on. But I might need to play around with the, with the tone. Maybe the trifecta, turn the fuzz up, and use the tone press off. That's what goes in front of the amp. Then I go into my Egnater Rebel 30 combo, which I just love. Great amp. Got the gain set up in dirt channel about 1 o'clock. I'm running 6v6s right now, but if I do that when I'm playing at lower volumes, and when I play at gig volumes, I might go to the EL84s. I love both power tube settings. Great amp. I'm running at 1 watt. It's 1 watt of power you're hearing here. I also swapped out the preamp 1 in the Egnater with a 5751 preamp tube, which I really like. It comes through the effects loop and goes to, I'm sorry, before I get to the effects loop, something else I'm running in front of the Egnater is this little silver box right here. It's called the Smooth and Slim, made by Ein Enterprises. Really, very subtle difference it makes. It's supposed to it's supposed to smoothen out the distortion and take out a little flatulence. Here it is bypassed. You'll hear that it's a subtle difference. Bypass with the overdrive on and the compressor back on. To me it's crunchier. Let me disengage that delay. And then here it is on the smooth side. But you hear it again. Here's the lead tone neck pickup. Bypass. Here it is with the slim on or the smooth on. Subtle difference, but I keep it in there. Out of the effects loop with the amp, goes into the TC Nova. Love this thing. I'm using the Nova with, primarily use it for delay, use the booster. Sometimes I use the mod effects like a tremolo or vibrato. That's what I probably use the most. I'm using an EQ on it that is for the Egnater's killer. It's I'm boosting 800 hertz, and so that you can hear what that sounds like. Let me play with the main overdrive setting that you heard. Position 2 on the guitar. Here's my tone you just heard. If I turn that 800 hertz boost off, to me it's a little fuzzy. It's I like it on. Definitely warmer, rounder. So I'm boosting 6 dB of 800 hertz in the Nova, and I just love it. And the other stuff I'm using, delays, reverbs. One thing I do a lot on the Nova is I will run it, my main tone, if I have to stick with one tone, I have this rhythm setting that is using a dynamic delay, and what you'll hear is it'll only come in when I hit a note and hang it. In other words, you don't hear delay when I'm playing chords, but when I stop, you're going to hear it. So like... There it came in, see? It's great for leads too, so... So it only cops in at the tails, so I love it for that setting as well. That goes out into my looper. I'm using the looper sometimes in live situations where I'm a lead guitarist and I want to play extra leads, but I'm the only guitar. So I'll cover my rhythms and then play a lead over top of that, you know. So really quick, you can hear how it sounds. The pedal at the end. Anyhow, there's my rig, and here's the Egnater, the Rebel in all her glory, and that's a Sennheiser E609 mic in front of it that I use for recording.